I've been playing with the first beta version of Splash, and it's pretty neat. Um, it's intended to have a form function so that it'll work on the tablet, or actually works well on my Note 5 smartphone. Um, and the intent is to provide a simulation environment that's sort of uh, addictive for school children so that they can play with it and get a better sense of how things work. As soon as we get enough funding to finish the development of it, and there's a link provided in this thread to go ahead and donate. The intent is to give it away for free to anyone who wants to use it, to go ahead and build simulation models to get a sense of how things work. In this particular model, I just built a container. The container's got 300 things. Well, let me take these out. Let me say that it only has 10 things in it. And you can do units and colors and things like that. And then it's meant to run for 200 time periods. And the pipe itself has a value of 1. So when I go ahead and run this, there's 10 things in the container, and it will go ahead and put more things in the container as it runs through the sequence. And you can see it flowing in. Now, if I go ahead and take this and decide that I want to go ahead and make the flow dependent upon what's in the container, I can go ahead and add a multiplication and a variable, and then go ahead and do some connections and set the auxiliary up so that it has a value of, let's do 0.25, and that way what's in the container is multiplied times 0.25, and that's the value in the pipe that goes into the container. So if I now run this, you can see that it will run faster than before. And matter of fact, it's causing so much stuff to flow that it actually overflows the pipe, and the model goes crazy, which is a learning event in itself, in that the pipe's only designed to carry so much. I can go back and change this and say that this thing is only supposed to run for, let's do it for 50 cycles, and then it won't be so long. And then when I run it, it goes ahead and it still goes crazy, but not so crazy. And so that the mathematical functions are over here. When you run this, there's also the option to go ahead and look at the graphs of the individual components over here on the side. When you construct the model, the mathematical functions are here. You simply drag them on, and this way the functions are visible in the model as opposed to being hidden inside of the variables. So that there's containers, there's pipes, there's auxiliary variables, connectors, and then the ability to include a slider in certain places if you want to, so that this auxiliary variable could be a slider. And the idea is simply to have a simple simulation facility that, as I said, will actually run on a tablet or on a smartphone. And as soon as we finish the funding and they finish the development, which hopefully is soon, we need a few more donations to give it away freely to anyone who wants to use it. This whole effort is being supported by the Creative Learning Exchange, and my hat's off to them for their efforts. So hope to see you doing some donations and getting this in your hands soon, so that we can go ahead and have people develop some more stuff. So take care.